Wait, just an airplane is flying. I want to make a confession, but I can't. It's so good. Airplanes are
Espérer n'est plus d'espérance.
I've been through a lot of different phases while a tracer, freerunner or whatever. First, I was just playing around, having fun. It all started because of parkour. I was always a monkey. I was always the kid in my neighborhood that would flip, climb trees and do crazy stuff. But then when I heard about le parkour, as it was on the news piece, I knew that that was my thing. So I had to go and try it. But first step, parkour. Then as I kept on training, I found out that I had a lot of ease on learning tricks and flips and overexposed in my background. So I focused a lot in freerunning and I kind of lost my essence as a parkour guy. But then after like a 4 years break, I realized that my thing was parkour again and that my training was not making me so happy anymore. I felt a little miserable with myself. So here are a few reasons why I stopped training flips. Look, those guys are waiting for me because I'm making camera confessions. The reason number one was that I started training parkour, and then when I focused more on freerunning and I was very much into training flips, I realized that I actually had stopped training the sport I love. And either, like, whether you like it or not, parkour and freerunning are very different sports. The training method is different, the goal is different, everything is different. And I realized that my goal was very different to the goal I had set to myself before and what made me happy, you know.
Le fond de l'horizon. Trois jours et je vous donne un monde.
Another reason was, I think maybe the one that took the biggest role on my new focus was longevity. I don't know, être duré, you know. I realized that most part of the people that were like flip focused had a lot of injuries, and I also realized in myself that while I was training flips, my body was going a very steep way down. Nothing compared to my parkour training. And the parkour training has a philosophy of be strong to be useful and to be and to last. While in the freerunning we don't really care much about the future, you know. Lisbon is gorgeous. Look at the city. I want to go there. I will go there now. Look at all these strides.
Tes yeux sont vrais pour le voir.
In parkour, you explore spots and you do the jumps that are already there. And in freerunning, you create opportunities. And I was always more excited about finding challenges and doing them. Freerunning always felt to me like a little bit of showing off, while parkour was more about self-development. I was also really disappointed with the path that freerunning was taking, the way it was changing, and parkour changed in such a positive, beautiful way. At the end of the day, they are brother sports, and people should do what they love, you know. That's their main thing. All of what I said, it's personal and it's just an opinion, and those are the reasons why I stopped training freerunning. And I'm very crossed eyes or looking this way because I'm looking at the screen here. I'm sorry guys. Okay, thank you, see you tomorrow. Parkour for life, freerunning for life. Take care, much love.